You may not have realised what you're stumbling into this evening, but tonight we are excited to share with you both an amazing set from these guys with songs that you'll be familiar with, and a jam with some unexpected emergent results at the end of the set. But to begin with, we're going to start with doing what we want to do here as the house band at the Conduit and celebrate the community that we've got here. So if you were here a couple of months ago, you'll know that we made experimental sounds from the bar itself, capturing foraging sounds from what it takes to make a cocktail, merging them on George's magic machine into a new song. Last month we were celebrating one of our favourite staff members who was moving on, sampled her voice. And tonight what we want to do is celebrate some of the change makers that are here in the room tonight. So if you're talking to someone right now and you know that they're working on something, then maybe they came up with it last week or they've been working on it for 5 years, that might change the world, that's what we want to hear from tonight. And that's how we're going to start this evening. So I am your host, I'm Dave. We got George, we got Ollie, and we got Izzy on vocals. But tonight I want to bring up here and hear for a couple of minutes a couple of stories that are coming out of this community that we can all get behind, we can celebrate. And these guys are going to listen to what they're hearing and try and build up a musical vibe behind the story that we're hearing. So what I'm looking for is for somebody to be nudging one of their mates right now who might be working on something new, something fresh, something exciting. It might be the first time they're even talking about it in a room, but I'd love for you to come up here and to talk with us and we can get behind your story. We got someone right here. Well, that is the most, this is not a plan. I do not know who this is. Are we going to talk together? Oh, come on. Come on.
Can I tell you what she does?
Well, let's see. Do you want to talk?
Yes.
You know, a little bit. Look. Just look at me. I'm friendly. I'm friendly. Okay. Well, we've got one over here. We'll see. Sorry. You want to share? Come on then. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, guys. Are you guys ready? Come and join me. What's your name?
Rosina.
Rosina.
Rosina, yeah.
Give it up for Rosina, everybody. Don't think you're off the hook, by the way. We're going for a couple of stories tonight. Okay, so bring it down, guys. Bring it down. Bring it right down, because we're going to be listening up to Rosina. Rosina, where are you coming from tonight?
Cambridge.
Cambridge. Lovely. And tell us, what is the thing that you care most about? What is it that's on your heart that is making you come up with whatever it is you're about to tell us about?
Education and the massive problems in education, the mental health issues in education, the lack of skills, hundreds of things, problems with education essentially.
And before you tell us what it is, can you take us back, it might not come to you, but to the moment where that connection first happened for you, where you were like, shit, this is the thing I need to be thinking about working on. It might have been last week, it could have been years ago, I don't know, but do you know when that was?
Yes. I visited the Green School in Bali and thought, wow, this is amazing and things could be done differently and we need to build a Green School style school in the UK.
Amazing. And when did you go there?
That was 4 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 3 years ago.
Okay. So you went to the Green School in Bali. You saw an imagination of how you could do something differently.
Yeah.
You made that connection. And so tell us what you're up to now.
So I got together with a friend in Bali and we've redesigned a whole curriculum for the future, the model school of the future, for the UK and for the world.
Yeah! I don't think you guys on the other side of the bar heard that. You two lovely chaps talking to each other. Barman, give them a nudge. They want to hear this. Why don't you just tell us one more time?
So we've built a new curriculum and a new assessment model for the future of education, which is inclusive, sustainable and ethical.
Yeah, we like it. Okay, and then just to finish off this little story, thank you so much for sharing it with us. Where are you at now and what do you need next to really go to the next place you want to get to? What do you need next?
Okay, We're called Da Vinci Life Skills. So we're building a school in which Leonardo da Vinci could flourish, essentially. So it's for polymaths and for entrepreneurs, and we need funding, as anyone does.
Yep.
We're at the stage where we've got hundreds of schools that want to join. We've got the Welsh Government, we've got schools across the world that want to join us. We've set up a whole collection of pilots. We've got the whole of the national curriculum embedded into our projects that we're running. So yeah, we've got all the clients, the parents, but we need the money to really develop our product.
Amazing, amazing. So if you guys can help Rosina with that, then get involved. That is amazing. Give it up for Rosina. What are you hearing, guys? What are you hearing? Give it up for the guys riffing on that, and Izzy coming in with the lyrics off the top of the dome. I actually just watched Leonardo on Netflix, if any of you have seen that. Me and Chloe just watched that. Mwah. Dangerous segue into watching Downton Abbey, actually. But amazing. Rosina, thank you so much for sharing that. All right, our friend here at the bar. We want to share one more story with you this evening. Bring it down, guys. You're trying to ignore me here, aren't you? But you know, come on, come and join me. Come and join me. Give it up for this lovely lady. Come on, grab a seat. You can stay on the stool if you want.
I don't have a seat.
Okay, all right. Come on. It's all right. Relax. What's your name?
Sanya.
Give it up for Sanya, everybody. This is what community is about, because Rosina came in, your friends were making it chill for you, and now we're here. Sanya, thank you so much. Talk to me about what it is that you care most about.
So the question I try and solve every day is, what does it take for someone to change the world? Mm-hmm. What resources, what education, what community does it take for someone to solve the problems they think need changing? Yeah.
And tell me, when did you first click on to that, which is now what you do every day? When did you first go, that's what I need to do. I need to stop doing what I'm doing, and I need to do that. When was that? How long ago was that?
I think I was like 12.
You were 12?
Yeah.
You were 12. Amazing. Sounds like you were going to one of Rosina's schools or something like that. Okay, so when you were 12, you started thinking, I want to know what conditions it takes to get someone to want to...
I was given those conditions.
You were given those conditions?
I was given those conditions. So I was like, I believe in my voice and the things I care about. What does it take for someone else to do that and then scale?
And what were those conditions, if you don't mind me asking? Where were you? What was it that you felt you got that gave you that sense that you could believe in your own voice? Because that's amazing.
People who listened to me, asked me what I thought. The education that wasn't just about knowledge, but about wisdom. And a space that I got to make mistakes, but in a way that like people saw my humanity first, which is as a teenage young woman is life-changing.
She is dropping bombs down in here, people. That is amazing. It's not just about knowledge, it's about wisdom, getting listened to. Sanya, this is awesome. So tell us, what is it that you're doing every day? You've told us conceptually, but let's get specific. What is it that you're doing?
So I'm working on a mental health and virtual reality startup.
Yeah, amazing. And what is how do you get into the topic of mental health through getting people into virtual reality?
So we are taking clinical therapies that change the relationships between memories and emotion, that free you from emotional baggage and make you feel better about what you want to feel better about, and has turned that into a virtual reality program so that it's accessible to people who aren't just ill but want to improve their well-being.
Incredible. And so one more question for you. Well, before I ask you what you need, if everything went right and you got this to the place, you got all the resources you needed, what would the dream or the vision be? What would the world look like if you managed to get it all the way?
That everyone genuinely could imagine themselves as complexly and beautifully as they are, and the same for others.
Give it up for Sanya, everybody. And for Sanya's friends at the bar who are encouraging her to share this beautiful story with us. That's amazing. Okay, one more question for you before we let these guys go and rip on it. But from where you are today to that beautiful vision you just described, the next step, what is it that you need next from friends and people that could be in this room or might know someone?
If you work in an organization that wants to solve the well-being problems for their employees, their students, or service users, come find me. I will offer you a solution that is scientifically and scalably effective. Yeah.
If we didn't have another mic, I would just drop it on the ground. Boom. Sanya, thank you so much. That's beautiful. Alright, this is the last you're going to hear from me for a while, but can we just give it up for Rosina and for Sanya, who's sharing their amazing stories tonight, for Izzy, who's ripping off the top of her head, inspired by what she's hearing, for the beautiful and amazing band. Thank you so much, Izzy. That was amazing. George, Ollie, the Conduit House Band. Give it up one more time. Come on, thank you. Guys, that is it for tonight. You've heard 2 new stories. You've heard an amazing set. We're going to have a little bit of a jam, but that's the last time you're going to hear from me tonight. I hope you get talking to some new people, ask some people what new ideas they might be brewing and see if we can help each other to make them happen. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time we have the house band experiments. Take it away. Jam special.